just there. That was 4 minutes to the second. Our next reader is Judith Cody from Los Altos, California, and she's going to read her prose poem, Honorable Mention. I love this title. Not a lifetime guarantee, but the night is long.
A little background is kind of necessary. This particular poem comes from a memoir series I'm writing in prose poems. So it's about my life, and it's quite true. And at that time the poem was written, well, I wrote it now, but I was 7, the period I'm writing about. And my grandmother has been taking care of us while my mother and father were out dancing that night. And we were alone in the house, myself and my young sisters. And she died of a hemorrhage in a pool of blood before my eyes. So it made an incredible impression on me. But at that time, the children were taken to funerals and to the funeral home and were considered a normal part of the whole process. So the poem, Not a Lifetime Guarantee, but the night is long. Pay attention at the funeral parlor. Groomed in his fresh-pressed black suit, the razor-thin tall undertaker told gray, soft-bent Grandpa that Grandma's special ivory coffin was sealed by science. Truly a tomb, it would last 250 years. That it was impenetrable. That it was hermetically sealed. That it was power glued at every seam. That it was then drilled, fitted with great steel bolts that were tightened mechanically, that nothing on earth could ever touch or defile Grandma, that she would rest undisturbed through fire and, God forbid, flood. Water would not wet her pretty gown, her beeswax skin. No errant drop could seep in. Grandma would be perfect, intact, beautiful for the length of the guarantee. Later, in my bed, for many years, as my head sweated, matting my hair upon my rumpled pillow, my sleep-sealed eyes were able to see Grandma lying there in her remarkable coffin. She lay upon her smooth satin pillow, rosebud pink. She gasped for a swallow of air. Always lovely, though, and still intact, she gasped and gasped, unable to escape the keen steel bolts that were crafted too hard, too big for her bony hands to break.